Hey everybody, this is John Hubickey with HubuMedia, and today we are going to modify the iPad2 case. I did a video a little while ago, about a year ago, when the iPad1 came out, and they made the case and completely neglected to think about the dock. So what we've got here is the dock for the iPad2. So we're doing a new video. Excuse my messy desk. And you've got the dock. The iPad goes in it just fine, as you can tell. No problem. Now, if we want to put on this Belkin protector for the back, get rid of that stuff. This is made by Belkin. It was $29.95. Nice product. I mean, you know, it's a piece of plastic. That's pretty much exactly all it is. So, and it's somewhat flexible. It's kind of rubbery on the back, which is nice, and it goes right on. The iPad will snap right into that. Put that in there, and there you go. So now we've got the back, which fits nicely. Now I can't stick this in the holder. It sort of fits in there, and it kind of pushes it forward, but that's no good. It's not good for me. I don't know about everybody else. So what we're going to do is we're going to modify. We're going to do the cutout modification that we did on the previous iPad case on this one. Alright, and let's see. So what am I going to need to do this? I'm going to need a sharp knife. Okay, usually I prefer a utility knife. Now we're not going to cut it in with the iPad on it. That's, you know, we're just gonna mark it, and then after we mark it, then what we're gonna do is cut it out from there. So what I'm gonna do is I don't want to get any like color on it, anything like that. So I'm gonna put some scores in it along where I would think it would go. Okay. It's sitting in the port right now, so that's good. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one of these, this knife, and I'm just going to score the back of this. And I can see the line that I'm making, which is good. Okay. And I'm going to do it on the side as well. Now, a lot of people might be worried about this, but it's not that big a deal, really. And I'm going to take my glasses off because I'm nearsighted. And we'll do this side as well. Alright, so now we've got some lines where that is going to go. Take this out of here. And we can see the lines. I can see them. We'll snap this back off. We're going to trim that out. Alright, so that's off the iPad. And we've got these lines here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this piece of cardboard and also this to protect my desk as best I can, and I can also see these from the inside, so I'm actually going to try to cut from the inside here, straight down. This material, this plastic, is not too hard to work with. It's actually fairly easy to cut if you're patient. What it really takes is patience. I'm scoring this. Okay. And then we'll cut the other side as well. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I really I like the iPad protector, and I really like the iPad dock as well, but I don't want to not have the best of both worlds. So this is pretty tough actually seeing this. So I'm pressing a bit harder now. And basically, if you go through this enough times, you'll cut all the way through. Now this one's a little bit tougher because it's got the ridge on the other side. Now another trick would be to put down a piece of colored paper that I can see the line that I made. So let me do this right now. And that really doesn't help me too much, but I know where I'm going. So now what I can do is, since I've got this piece of this little post-it note, this gives me a straight line that I can see to cut along, which is useful. So since I can see through this, I'm using that as a guide to make my slice. I have no idea why they wouldn't make these cases to fit in the dock. And like I said, patience is something you want to have when you do this. No need to rush. You'll make it eventually. Okay, still got more to go. It's quite a bit tougher than the fabric case. But I am making it through now. I can see the other side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make some cuts on the other side. I need to have a piece of cardboard or something under that. So I'm going to take this, fold this in half, get that off there, fold that in half. Okay. So now I've got a better surface to cut along. We've cut on the one side. Now I don't want to snap anything off of here. Fold it in half again. Make sure I get some thickness under it. There we go. That feels a lot better. And I can see that line without too much of an issue. It does take a good amount of pressure to push through that. And we'll make cuts on this side too. And we'll do those sides. So we're going to have scoring on each side. Fairly good cut on each side. And I may have to do a little wiggling once and get all the way through. And I can see myself cutting right into my table. So I'm going to grab this extra little piece of cardboard here. Put that over so I don't make a scratch in my table. Take your time. Okay. It's kind of tough. It's actually a very durable back. So now that I've got that those cuts made, I'm going to start tweaking this a little bit like so. Okay. This part over here is a little bit tough because it's the curved part. So I'll probably try to do a little bit more on that. There you go, that kind of just snapped off there. And pretty much all the way to the other side. Now it's just this curved portion over here. So I'm going to try to score that a bit more before I try to snap that one off. Okay. Takes a lot of pressure there. Okay, looks like we finally got through that. A couple little tweaks, and it's just about off. And there we go. So now we've got that part removed. What I'm going to do is just going to take a knife and fold this, take a little bit of something to trim over, and take this knife, score the inside of here, flatten it out. You could probably use a nail file. That might be good. Okay, got a little bit of burring on there, but so far it's not too bad. So let's try that on the iPad now. See how it fits in our case. So yeah, you're not really protecting that bottom piece, but hey, you know, I mean, you need to do what you can do. So it fits on there, it's not falling off, just like it belongs, you can see. Okay, we're going to take that, stick that in the dock here, and we should be good to go. Just like it fit originally. So that is how you modify the iPad2 dock to, or the iPad cover on the back to fit in the dock. You still have your back protected, you still get your dock. Best of both worlds. This is John Hubickey for HubuMedia.com. Check out our other videos on YouTube. Just look up HubuMedia, Hubumedia. You'll find some more great videos on Apple stuff, how to do stuff, web stuff, Joomla, all kinds of different stuff. Take it easy.